Hi everybody, SG Diagnostics here. Today we have this 2010 Ford Focus, the 1.6 TDCi engine. Customer complaint is the dash clocks don't work for a couple of seconds after startup. So I'm just going to demonstrate this now. So as you can see, they are not working. We've got lights. We don't have lights with the lights coming on the clocks, but we've no illumination working. And they're back to normal. Everything functioning the way it should be. No lights on the dash, indicators. Fog light should be there, yeah. So I've also noticed when the clocks aren't working, so I'll just show you right there. So we don't have to start the car, the radio isn't working, or the windows, the electric windows aren't working. No, dash lights will go off. Windows start working. Radio works. So we're just going to use a Zeus here, just a quick scan. See if we any fault codes relating to any lost communication, and we'll take it from there. So we've got a Ford. It's a 2010 model, manual ID, Focus, 1.6 TDCi. We'll go do a code scan. So as you can see, we've no codes with the fault not present. Now we're just going to try it. Do another code scan while the fault is present. See do all the modules respond. We'll just turn off the key now again, turn it back on just to be sure. So fault is present now. Fault is gone there now. But as you can see, we haven't any fault codes. Our next step now is to check our powers and grounds to these clocks and see we must be missing. We must be missing one on first. For a couple of seconds, it mustn't be either it's not latching, the relay's not latching, or body control module is supplying the power. We don't know. I'm just waiting for a wiring diagram. Once I have a wiring diagram, we can verify powers and grounds to these clocks. And if we verify powers and grounds to the clock, more than likely we'll be fitting in the cluster. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll have a second part to it there in a day or two, just get a bit of information from the customer now and get the permission to go a little bit further. More likely will. So thanks for watching. Hi everybody, SG Diagnostics here. We're back at this Ford Focus with the clocks. Not starting up straight away, staying dead for a couple of seconds before they come to life, basically. So we're just going to check powers first and then grounds. If we're missing a power, it's most likely we're missing a power now, because we shouldn't even have it working if the ground was missing. There's only one ground to this. We checked the wiring diagram. So just going to show you a quick glimpse of the wiring diagram. So we've got a ground here at pin 6. We have 3 powers here. We have a 15, a 4 and a 32. Now the 15 is a different colour wire, but it's the same pin. So we're just going to check these 3. We should have a constant feed at pin 32 and an ignition feed from the body control module at pin 4 and pin 15. So we're just going to quickly check these now, just with a test light. Not going to use any fancy tools, just with a simple test light. And we'll take from there. So to remove the clocks, remove the connector off the back of the clock. We can do it with one hand. So we remove the connector. just got to remove the grey connector. So I'm just going to remove this simply by a small bit of it. Just by prying this a small bit of back of it, pop him out, pop off, just like that. And now we're just going to get a ground inside here by the steering column. Down there, and we're going to test light here. And our key is on. So start with a 32 first, so our constant live. So just gotta try and hold that there. We can force that too much. So ignition constant live. Ignition is off. Sorry, that's just me now. Right, so that's a constant live verified. Next, we're going to go to pin 4, which is the other side of the connector, and we're going to count back 4 pins, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a red and green wire, a green with a red tracer, and as you can see, we have a nice bright test light. That's ignition live, on, off, back on. Now we're going to go to our pin 15, which is this. Now on the diagram it says it's a yellow and red, but on our car we actually have a yellow and blue. As you can see, it's that yellow and blue wire there. So that's this yellow and blue wire. And it's the second one in from the back, and we have 0, we have nothing, yeah. So now we have found our culprit, really, I suppose. So next step now is just to check, see where that power is coming from. It's coming from the BC body control module. It's obviously fused. We're just going to check the fuse, see is the fuse blowing. Most likely it probably is. Oh, there is a smell of dampness, and I checked the boot, and the boot is full of damp. So possibly there's some other problem with this car, like whether that has anything to do with it, I don't know. But anyway, we're just going to check this fuse now. So we're going to come down here now to the fuse box. No, on the diagram it says it's a 7.5. It's a 7.5 amp fuse, and it's 100, but it's telling you 7.5, and it's 108. F108, and it's 7.5 amp. When we look at the fuse box, down here, lights there somewhere. Light too bright, light is too bright, I suppose. So when you look at the fuse box down here, that's 105, that's 106, that's 107, and that's 108. And going by this fuse box is a 20 amp for some reason. And below that is 109, and that's a 7.5 amp. Now, I'm not sure if the diagram's wrong, but anyway, we're just going to check this 20 amp. So, right, it's the key off, so there's nothing on either side. Just put this camera down for a second. The key on. Kind of very hard to do everything, try and do everything at once. So we're back here, so this is our key on. Power at one side, nothing at the other side. So we're just going to remove this fuse. Shouldn't really use a test light, but I don't have anything else to hand at the moment. That's that. We're going to put in a new fuse. fuses in. As you can see, we've powered both sides. So we're just going to come back up to our clocks now and check our power here at our pin 15 in our clock. See right in. So bright, it's very hard to get something a bit of light on it. That's better. So we know now that's pin 16 and that's 15. It's the yellow and thing, even though the diagram is a different colour. So have we got power there now? So as you can see, we have power there now. So we're just going to test these clocks now, put it back together. And see if we got a fix. So one back in. Key on. We've no heater light. Might be better just to go back a bit. Windows function straight away. Radio on and off straight away. No lights on the dash. So lads, just because there's no fault codes doesn't mean there's a fault. Doesn't mean there's no fault in the system. Background story on this was the clocks were sent to be repaired. They were repaired and the same fault persisted. That's when the garage in question got on to me to have a look at it. So that's that's really it. Can't do much more. Just clear the fault codes, make sure there's no other faults. Keep the car for a day or two, make sure that fuse doesn't blow again. If it blows again, we're probably looking at a wire shorting somewhere. Possibly that it's a wire short behind the dash or something, maybe, or it might have been the clocks might have maybe caused it before they were repaired. Keep it for a day or two, we'll see how it goes, and that's really it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Click the like button and follow my channel for a few more. Thanks for watching.